Boxing Source here, live with the man here in the lightweight division, 17-0, the Ghost, Frank Martin. What's going on?
What's going on? How you doing?
Doing all good, man. Doing all good. Just seeing here, man. How's it been? Being at camp, leading into your bout on Saturday against Artem Harutyunyan.
It's been good. Everything in camp been going smooth. Just been training, grinding. Everything been on point.
Well, for sure, for sure. And I know that, things have been busy out there in the camp and whatnot. I know, you have your coach there, Coach Derrick James. You got like a number of fighters that got big fights coming up, including yours here coming up on Saturday. You got Errol Spence, with his fight with Terrence Crawford, Anthony Joshua got a fight coming up, and also Jermell Charlo. How's it been working around those guys? Plus having, I think it's like Ryan Garcia just being added to Derrick James camp.
Man, it's been smooth. Everybody been working. Everybody been feeding off of each other. As far as energy in the gym. Just seeing everybody grinding. We all got fight dates, so it's been pretty smooth, man. It's just been a whole lot of grinding in the gym. It's been hot, but everybody grinding and working.
Yeah, the middle of summer out there in Texas, man. I know it'd be crazy hot down there, so you gotta, step it up a notch so that you can keep up with all the fighters that are out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, it's been a few months since your win against Michelle Rivera, and, a lot of people felt like that was one of the best performances of the year, from start to finish there against Michelle Rivera. Like, how did you grade yourself there in that fight? Did you give yourself an A+ or something other than that you kind of said, maybe I needed to work a little bit on this?
I'd have gave myself probably like a B+, A-. A-. It was some things that, I went back, watched, even when I was in there. Some little things that I had to critique and get better at, which we've been working on. So going into this fight, there's gonna be a lot of things that I sharpened up on and got better with. So it was a good fight overall, but I could have pressured a little more, tried to focus on getting him up out of there. But that wasn't the biggest thing right there. It's the little things that I've been trying to make sure I stay tight on. So that was that.
Yeah, I feel you. You had like, 3 fights last year, culminating with that bout against Michelle Rivera. So you were pretty much sharpening up your tools up until that particular fight. And then, pretty much all came together there in December, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I was ready when it came.
Yeah. Now, in this fight coming up on Saturday, this is like your second consecutive bout at the ballroom there in the Cosmopolitan. Does it feel like a little bit of an advantage for you since you've been there before? Like maybe you'd be a little bit comfortable being in that atmosphere?
Nah, I wouldn't say that, it give me an advantage or nothing, or that I feel more comfortable. Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, okay. Now, I mean, given that this bout here, like I said, lightweight division 135, I know you're ranked in multiple, sanctioned bodies at 135, including, Harutyunyan's included in the rankings in the WBC. That means it's been like, a lot of activity there at 135. Of course, you had like Devin Haney, they're defending the titles. You had Tank Davis, doing this thing for, a couple of fights this year. And, you have like, say, Shakur Stevenson winning about at 135. Where do you feel like you're at currently in the state of the lightweight division?
I feel like I'm in a mix. I'm in that top 5 with them. With them top guys. So really, those are the fights I'm looking for. I'm not looking past my opponent at all. I got to go get the job done July 15th, and then after that look on getting one of them big fights. Focus on getting a big fight. This fight right here is just gonna put me in a better position, closer to the titles, and an actual a bigger fight. So hopefully I can get one of those fights. I'm ready for them. So hopefully I can get one of them.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I mentioned, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson. There's also Ishak Cruz that's having a bout coming up there in the lightweight division. So, you go in there, you handle business on Saturday night. You get in with one of those guys there in the lightweight division before the end of this year.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be dope. That's something that I want.
Yeah, gotcha. Now, Like I said, you've been working there with Coach Derrick James. What has been one of the big things that you kind of like learned with him, along the way here in your professional career?
Man, I done learned a lot. I didn't grow as a fighter. Just basically just understanding the game. I feel like I understand. When I'm in the ring now. It's just not me just fighting. I understand why I'm doing everything I'm doing while I'm in the ring.
Gotcha. Now, the last time I spoke with you, this was before your fight against Michelle Rivera. You pretty much like moved over to Dallas, from Nap City, Indianapolis. So how are you getting used to being there in Dallas?
Dallas, I love Dallas. Dallas nice, man. Dallas done grew on me. I'm gonna be here. So I like Dallas a lot.
Yeah, it's good number of things out there to do, but yeah, it's a huge city too, man. So it's like you be in one section, but then a whole nother section it'd be like an hour away or something like that. So
yeah,
you pretty much settled in there. You can get used to all of the stuff that's going on in that city.
Yes, Texas one of them things. Texas one of them places you can drive 10 hours and still be in Texas.
Yeah, man, for sure. Now, last thing here, man, before we roll out, I know in the last conversation we had, this was kind of like one of those off days. You said that you're good on them cooking skills, but have you caught up on doing the thing with the barbecue though? Because you said you couldn't barbecue, so have you even caught up with that?
Nah. I still ain't tapped in with it.
Oh man,
I will. After this fight, I'm gonna do it. All
right.
So next time we do an interview, I'm gonna let you know how it's going.
All right, for sure. Yeah, you got all the barbecue spots out there in the Dallas, man, in Texas too. So hey, you can get a little bit from here, a little bit from there. You could catch up real quick. But that's what I got for you, man. Big thanks for spending the time to speak with the boxing source here, and we're gonna be looking forward to you on July 15th, Showtime against Artem Harutyunyan. Y'all tune in.
Let's go.